on a first date is stressful enough, but when a stranger pops in with a very specific question, it can get super awkward, and it just happened to Kadie. We'll tell you more about that coming up here in a second. It's Clay and Company. Good morning from 106.5 WYRK. All right, time for another exciting edition of the Kadie Days of our lives.
I love the music.
And on this edition today, we're talking about a first date with Kadie Daye.
All right, it was going pretty well. Went to Canal Side. We're sitting there on the bench. It's great. We're talking, got an arm around me. And I guess a veteran was behind us, and he had been listening to our conversation. And I guess he felt like we gelled really well together. So he comes up to me and this boy on our bench that we're at. And he said, "You guys, I just sense a lot of love on this bench." Then he proceeded to shift gears almost immediately and said, "So when are you getting a ring? When are you getting engaged?" Really awkward, considering the fact it was the first date.
That makes it awkward for both of you because the next answer is very important, right?
So he's like, "What, you don't want to propose to her?" He starts getting kind of and the guy I'm out with is looking at me and then I tried to take control of the situation, and I said, well, we just don't know yet. And then he's like, "How long have you guys when did you guys start going out?" And we both looked at each other and said, "Today." And then the veteran's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought you guys had great chemistry." We're like, "It's okay, sir. Thank you for your service."
It's an awkward question because if you say no, then it's like, well, you're turning me down already. But if you say, well, maybe, and it's like, well, we're getting too deep into this too soon.
Well, imagine being the veteran and thinking that you're together for so long. And then he asked the guy, "Are you thinking about getting engaged?" And he's flat out like, "No."
Oof.
He'd be like, "Whoa.
Awkward, for sure.
You should leave this guy."
Well, there is a list. We're going to put this one on the list that Kadie put together of some of the things you never want to say to a Buffalonian on your first date. And you can check out that list today at WYRK.com.
What was the one you said?
I'm a Patriots fan.
Exactly.
That's one you never want to say. Well, tune in next week for another exciting edition of the Kadie Days of our lives. Maybe date number 2 we'll find out about.
Hey, it's Kadie. Thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss a future video because you just might be in the next one.